good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. We are very excited here to be actually presenting the first super battle of this CGC tournament. It's gonna be ex Xanthiax from Team Banding Gang, my fellow team member, and Danirai from Team Legacy going.
My team member.
Yes, your team member, Melis, going head to head with each other in a super battle right at the first round of CGC. This is something that everybody was hoping for, to have like a very, very big game here, especially this early. But nobody really expected that we're gonna have actual pro players trying their luck in this tournament, going head to head against each other this early. I am joined today by the lovely Melis, who is also a competitor in the tournament. Hello, my dear, how are you doing?
Hi, thank you for having me. I am hyped for this one.
Oh, I'm hyped as well. Believe me, in all honesty, I am so damn hyped myself.
All
It,
right, should we go into the decks?
Yes, we are. The match is about to start. I'm waiting for the players right now to get prepared, so we have some time to look a bit over the decks. First, we're gonna start with Xanthiax. He's gonna be running NG Odin Bow and NR Sindra Royal Guard. We're not gonna look over the Ethereum Veterans because that's the deck that Danirai actually banned. The pick and ban process has already been done by the players, so we know which decks they're gonna be using. Remember, this is gonna be a best out of three matchup. So the first deck is this NG Odin Bow. Well, made by Team Viper, that's why we get the Spanish version of it. So yeah, this is a deck that has a lot of control and some very, very nice tools to control your opponent's board. Masquerade Ball, lots of doomed units there.
Lots of doom.
Ganterodim is one of the cards that you do not see very frequently, even in meme decks, to be honest with you. But in this deck specifically finds a lot of value because it gives the player the ability to just destroy doomed units. And if you consider that we are running some Will of the Wisp here and some
Yeah.
Fortune Tellers,
So
I
lots of ways to get doomed.
exactly. It's gonna be a very, very difficult deck for Danny Rai to go up against. I think that's my opinion. What do you think, Melis?
I think it has a lot of control. So Masquerade Ball already has a ton of control, right, with the poisons. Now we're throwing the doomed units in the mix. Plus, if Danny has anything he wants to bring back, gives Xanthiax a great way to control that.
Yeah,
We've got Roach and Knickers for the thinning.
exactly. It has thinning. It has options. It has some RNG into it with Umos Curse.
Yeah, Uma should be
And
fun.
the mysterious puzzle box is always nice to see.
True.
It's always nice to have the mysterious puzzle box being used in decks like this. And it also has the poisons. It has a lot of control. This is a deck that is going to be very problematic for Danirai, especially since he will be using deck that runs units from the graveyard, and they have already the doomed status onto them. So it's gonna be tricky to deal with. We'll see, of course, how he will deal with it. I do know that Danirai is right now in the process of actually competing for top 16. He's not your average type of player. Neither is Xanthiax. They're both pro players. So I'm pretty hyped to see how both of them will deal with this deck, how Xanthiax is going to use it to win, and how Danirai will try to outplay Xanthiax while using this deck.
Right. I think maybe if Xanthiax gets a long round, Danny must be in trouble, but if he can bleed it
E-
out,
Yes, we will see. We will see. It's also very interesting to see what kind of deck will Danirai choose to go up against this. Of course, with only two available decks, it's not like very difficult to realize what the options are going to be. But it's always very important what kind of coin do you have. Are you going first? Are you going second? Blue coin, red coin? Everything is important. And of course, the RNG. Always that initial first hand. Sometimes
See what we draw.
it wins you the game or it breaks the game for you, right? Let's go quickly to the second deck that Xanthiax will be using, and
Real guard spam.
Exactly, it is a well-known deck that has been around for quite some time, hasn't it?
And so we've seen it a few. We've seen it a few times. It's popped up, it's gone away. It's popped up, it's gone away. But let's check out this version of it. I see some interesting twists.
Oh, yes. Again, this is a deck from Team Viper.
Okay.
And it does have some differences than most of the versions that are currently out there. In all honesty, when we were doing the deck testing and we were trying to balance all the decks, this is one of the decks I didn't use. I didn't have the opportunity to use, and I must say I'm not a big expert on how this specific deck is played, but it does has potential. It does have a lot of points. Trees Butterflies is there for the consistency. On your Romancy Amphibious Assault to get your cards.
The Fisher King.
The Fisher King is there to set up your
scroll.
Exactly. It has a lot of consistency in this deck, and I do believe that this is another big weapon that Xanthiax will take fully advantage of. Again, we will see how.
But a lot of points. I had the opportunity to play this deck against Danny yesterday a little bit. And I didn't really realize the full combo of it when I was playing. The offering on Ronovid to pull out the Royal Guard. That is a great combo.
That is a great idea indeed. The offering, again, one of the cards that you don't really see outside of meme decks. And it's a very, very, very easy way to get one of your Centaur Royal Guards back into the play. Because most people usually just go Necromancy. It's the easy option, very, very easy option to revive a bronze card from your graveyard. But with the offering there and two of them, you basically have, along with Necromancy, 3 options to revive something from your graveyard. And this is big.
Keep coming back.
Exactly. I think this deck is going to be a pain in the ass. Let's see if I'm correct or
it has a lot of
or not. Yep, it does. These are the 2 decks that are gonna Xanthiax is gonna use for his matches. Let's go quickly and see Danirai's matches. He's gonna be using 2 monster decks, 6 Maddox and Swarmy stuff. Xanthiax banned the Renfree anti-Renfree deck. And I think we renamed this into Renfree Lockdown. This is the only deck that runs Lockdown in the tournament. Again, a leader that has never...
No, it used to be so overpowered. Now not played at all.
Exactly. After the nerf, it completely disappeared from everything. And it was good to see a leader with Renfree here. But unfortunately, in this matchup, it has been banned. So Danirai will be forced to play 2 monster decks. First one, 6 Maddox, a deck that has amazing potential. Again, this is a Team Viper deck. It has amazing potential in what aspect? It can create multiple Maddox.
So lots of control there.
Yes, exactly. The whole idea behind this is to just spam as many Maddox as possible and then utilize them in a way that you're going to be able to just little by little take points away from your opponent. And we used to run in Team BG, we used to run a version that performed a little bit differently. We used Vran Warriors and the Sheet Troll in order to take advantage of the multiple Maddox. In this version, it's the Ancient Folklets that can be the engines.
Yeah. And they can be a lot of points with all that Cataclysm on board, and we'll see a lot of Cataclysm.
And from a player like like Danirai, I'm expecting that he will take fully advantage of his engines.
Yeah,
He
we'll get every Matic we can.
Yep, there are a lot of bombs here. Some consistency with Royal Decree. Arcane Tome is there for the specials, and bombs are gonna be flying all over the place. Witch's Sabbath, of course, which is a staple into decks that run Araka's Queen. Sayana is there. What do you think Sayana will be used for?
I think that's a good question.
There are a couple of options here.
I think he has a couple combos. He could use it with the Arachnus Queen, right? I think that's the obvious one.
The obvious one, yeah. There's Radeya as well.
He could use it with Radeya. It could be used
Imagine
in
that
a few different ways.
Radeya is actually a much better option. You know why?
What? Oh, 2 stratagems?
3.
Yeah.
3
That's true.
stratagems. So yeah, this is a very dangerous deck that if Danirai can pull all of the combos, oh my god, we're gonna be watching some real fights going on over
So
these two
let's see how
guys.
far you could push it.
Yep. I'm very, very excited about this. And the second deck he's going to be using is Emo Swarmy Stuff. This is one of our decks, one of the decks that Team Bandicag made by my teammate Decode. And Decode's deck were always very, very thought out of and very, very... he always builds decks with a plan. So this is a swarm deck that basically utilizes the Kigimore Queen to get those points going, but you do have a lot of utility as well, some control tools, and some other options that can be very, very beneficial in long rounds. And this is a deck that every time I've seen it play, usually it plays for a 2-0. It's a greedy deck. And
It has a lot of points with that Yennefer. If you could hit that on a full board.
it's not just Yennefer. Once you get the Kigimore Queen going and you've got
Right?
a few of those drones on board, oh my god.
Can't be stopped.
In test, I've seen this deck performing steadily and consistently over 100 points in a long round.
I could definitely see that with those engines.
And again, this is something that Danirai will use. I'm very, very interested to see how he's gonna treat this deck. It's a beauty of a deck, and I think now. Oh, the players are about to be ready. Let's see. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Let's go.
All right, so let's see what's going to be taken first. Who is on blue and who's on red? Do we know?
Blue, it's going to be Danirai. First game starts with Danirai. Second red coin is going to be Xanthiax. Let's wait a bit for the players to go.
Yeah, I wonder if Danny's going to take on blue here.
Both of his options, both of the decks that he's going to be using are decks that can work very, very well with on blue coin. There are decks that either on red or blue they can perform admirably. I will expect that with Swarmy stuff, probably he would prefer to go red coin because he has a few options there that are beneficial in when you play second. For example, Predator Dive. That's a very, very annoying card.
Clear up the board right away. And
So,
you know it's in the deck, but you can't do anything about it, right?
not really. Of
And then we
course,
have the Urn of Shadows on blue with the 6 Matic, so you can take advantage of the Urn of Shadows.
I would expect that to be his blue coin deck for sure,
I would.
because definitely he's gonna need that Urn of Shadows to start producing as many Maddox as possible. The sooner you do it, the better. It's the best carryover value you can get. Have 5 or 6 of them, which 6 of them is, in our test, 6 was the limit we managed to reach. There are ways to get more than that if you want
Six is
to.
maximum with the combos, obvious, but if you
Yes.
play around with it, you can get more.
In all honesty, I'm expecting that Danirai here might actually break that, find a way to do to do something that
I
we
think
didn't
he can
predict.
get creative.
He can. I've been watching a few of his streams lately, and he's indeed an amazing player.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Player.
Okay, we're still waiting for the people to be ready. I'll give them a few moments. Wait.
And then for Xanthiax on red.
I would say that his first deck would probably be the Odim one.
I think so too. I think he'll want to take advantage of that cursed scroll on blue coin for that Royal Guard, just to ensure those draws.
Yeah, and not just that. I mean, since Danirai most probably will be playing with Maddox, it would be a very nice deck to use to counter those Maddox. Remember, they have the Odim deck has the Doom value there, so if
He can give Doom to those Maddox.
yes, exactly. So he can probably take out.
Maddox.
He can probably take out a few of those Maddox and not allow Danirai to have the opportunity to spam as many as possible. So he can put some control into that.
3, right? About half those Maddox.
In theory, yes. He will need to find a way to actually put 2 Dooms in one turn on one specific Maddox.
Before he clicks them.
Yeah, because if they're even if they're clicked, they kind of go with 1 Doom status. They don't go to the graveyard anymore. I mean, the Doom status has been revised. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see exactly how things will turn up.
And we can get a big Vincent on one of those foglets with the veil.
Yeah,
So the veil's not really protecting the foglets like this should be.
Yes. And the Foglets are the ancient Foglets in the way that they have been buffed in the past. I do like the idea of having those row effects having more value than they actually should. They used to be underwhelming, but right now you can get some pretty nice combos with them.
Yeah, and they give you the points, so the weather will give you the control, the foglets give you the points on your own board. So all around, buff makes him a pretty solid card, especially in this deck where we're seeing a lot of Cataclysm.
That is true. Okay, I think we are about to start. Let me see the guys. Are they okay? Let me tell you, it's been very, very, very long 3 weeks with all the preparations we've been doing.
For a while.
And it is my first tournament that I'm actually organizing anyway. So it's been also a very, very nice learning experience for me. Okay, they're ready. Let's go.
And it's a large scale tournament as well.
Well, we hoped it will be. We really did. Okay. And
all right, so we were right.
Yeah.
So we'll see the Matic on blue and Bulb on red. All right, see the defender for Danny.
And the
Ball's already in hand.
And the Arakas Queen is there, and the ball on the other side is already there. You are right, my dear.
The battle with that deck. Windnickers. You can mull it away though.
Okay.
Squirrel's going to be interesting as well. And we got a Foglet in hand for Danny.
And actually, both of these decks have Squirrel included into them. That's the fun fact. They both have Squirrel, so they can both ban things. In all honesty, the Squirrel doesn't really help Danirai here, but it can help Xanthiax
It
uh, take
can.
take out one of those Maddocks.
So Squirrel can be the MVP here. Let's see.
Okay, let's go. We are officially starting this matchup. Let's see what Danirai will do. First turn.
Wait, now does he need the defender? Does he just go for his combo?
Oh, defender can be taken out, but that Vincent is there.
There can be.
And the double fortune tellers as well.
Both in hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we do go defender just to protect
Yep.
anything we're going to drop down. Vincent, it's going to come out. Vincent's always going to find value in this matchup, right?
Exactly. And I think we're gonna see Vincent very soon.
I think so too. And defender can come back out too with Sabbath.
No, and there he is. There he is.
There, yep, easy Vincent. And here comes Roach on board.
The trick in these decks is that they're open deck lists, so your opponent always knows what you might be having in hand. And that can be an advantage or a disadvantage, because you can manipulate tactics in multiple ways.
Right? You can bait something out now. So maybe defender was the Vincent bait, so the Foglet's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Ball can't touch Foglet. And we have our first Matic on board.
He has to go on and use the Oracle's Queen and start multiplying them. That's the trick with this deck. You have to do it as soon as possible.
All right, we're getting a Doomed there.
There we go.
One Matic down. And here comes Arachnus Queen. Yeah, here comes Arachnus Queen.
Okay, so he preferred to go with Araka's Queen, sacrifice the other Madok, create another one, store one into the Araka's Queen, so he basically has two.
So 2 Matic so far, 1 Matic doomed.
Mm-hmm. He's already out of the play. Oh, whoop, whoop. Small mistake, sorry. I misclicked there. Oops.
Secret file.
It's from the excitement.
All right, we got another fortune teller on the AQ, so preventing it from coming back with Sabbath.
Yeah, okay. He can still get that second Madoc from that Araka's Queen, but you're right, Sabbath is gonna be useless, well, for these cards at least.
So we'll get Defender back, no AQ though. But Danny can still make use of it while it's on board now.
Oh, we've got a connection loss. Let's see here. Oh, I hope we don't have a scenario like this. It will be very, very bad. Because the rules do say that if there is a disconnection from a player, he automatically loses a round.
Okay, here we go. I think we're back. We're
back. Oh, he goes Peller.
And the Peller. Now, Peller's very, very smart there because AQ can get a lot of value in that Sabbath.
Mm-hmm. Right now, aside from Royal Decree, Xanthiax doesn't have any other way to put those doomed status
we're
on.
running out of doomed. 2 fortune tellers down, right? We just have Gaunter left for the doomed.
Yeah.
Here comes Gaunter.
Okay.
So we do not want to see this AQ again.
Definitely Xanthiax.
Saying no Sabbath.
Xanthiax is going all the way here. He doesn't want to have that coming back in later rounds and destroying his gameplay. He knows how strong this can be.
It can be. It's putting out 1 more Matic, I guess. Round 2 once he Sabbaths.
Yes, he can. With a Baya.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so these Matics are starting to spawn and swarm on out.
Okay.
Click here. Yeah. All right, there goes leader charge.
Fair
3
enough.
Matics on board now.
Fair enough.
How is Xanthiax going to answer these? I think he is running out of answers a little bit.
He basically runs out of answers for not allowing Danirai to multiply those Maddox, but it is a lot of carryover value that has been lost for Danirai so far. So we're gonna see how that is going to affect his gameplay in later rounds.
One Matic down and a Q Doom, which is a
Oh,
lot of points. Well, the Roderick coming out early for the false Siri. I'm assuming it's not Knickers.
okay, and actually he preferred to kill the lesser vampire coming out from his leader charge
Yeah.
instead of taking away one of the Maddox. Okay,
I guess he's looking to win the round here, possibly?
maybe.
I don't know if Danny's going to let him do that, though. I don't think Danny will let him get away with that so easily. But, that's points.
They
Taking
are.
away the points from Danny's side.
Okay. Oh, there
See
goes
the
there
squirrel?
goes a squirrel.
Okay.
Okay.
MVP Squirrel removing one of those Maddox, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yep, we removed one Maddox, so 2 Maddox left.
2 Maddox are gonna be the top he can get. I don't think there is any other way for him to multiply anymore.
So Xanthiax doing a great job controlling these Maddox.
Mm-hmm.
Danny still does have a lot of points, a lot of control. So does Xanthiax, though, with that ball in hand.
That ball, when that comes down. Okay, so he goes with Johnny.
Okay.
Oh my god. Now that is a very, very...
Another squirrel. Bribery into squirrel. Oh my goodness.
He doesn't
take it, though.
He doesn't take it. He just goes for the...
EQ.
And you are absolutely right. He's going for the points.
He's going for the points on board.
He's going for the points. He could have used the squirrel to take out another Maddox, but he preferred...
that would have been more carryover.
Yes, but he preferred to try and push for winning this round. Okay.
The tome here, likely going to pull a bomb. Yeah.
Okay, and there's a...
Gaunter right into the Cataclysm row.
That's 3 more points that are gonna be bled for Xanthiax. 11-point gap. Can he make it? I don't think he...
Vivian could be a lot of points, but I don't know if he could make it right here.
And I don't think he's gonna be committing ball in round 1.
No, and I don't think he's playing leader charge, so will we see a pass here maybe? I think he's doing some math.
And the leader charge here for Xanthiax, I don't think it's gonna be...
It wouldn't be great.
Okay.
Okay, we saw the pass there.
Fair enough.
All right, now let's see what Danny does with round control. Will we see the Sabbath come out?
Let me also check the Discord, everything is okay. Because I'm managing for issues as well.
Okay, we have a squirrel in hand. Squirrel's not going to do much here for Danny.
Okay. Pella goes away. He gets the assassin.
No, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see Mage Assassin in hand. Blightmaker is much better.
That's a much better mulligan, yeah.
Blightmaker is what you want to see in your hand. All right, Danny keeps that squirrel.
He has Sayana and Radeya, so that's a good thing. That's going to be a good combo. I don't think he's going to be going for the Death Wish, though. He's not going to be going for the Monster Stratagem. So he might do that in the back row. That can also be a thing. Let's see.
He's not getting much value out of that Monster Stratagem.
Not anymore. That's probably a round 1 strategy, if you ask me. Okay, so he...
Getting rid of something in the graveyard to set up a better Sabbath.
Okay.
All right, we got rid of Gaunter. not want to see Gaunter again. And that Blightmaker Mage Assassin combo, just a ton of points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instant board, little control.
It's an 11-point combo.
Yeah.
That's it. You thin, you do some damage, you put bodies on board. Great.
Yep.
Oh wait, he didn't. It wasn't Gaunter.
Oh, it wasn't Gaunter. What was it?
Oh, I actually missed that. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think it will be any of any importance though, because Xanthiax can't really use his
Was
graveyard.
it the AQ?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Right, Vile, just another point, some vitality on board.
Xanthiax is really trying hard to keep that card advantage. He really tries to stay ahead. And those Maddox just dropping on the melee row, that wasn't good for Danirai. It wasn't good
They
at
are
all.
not where you want to see those Maddox. And Xanthiax, he'll be able to hold on to his ball here as well. I think Danny does want to see the ball here, but I don't know how much more he's willing to commit.
I think he can commit. Definitely.
Maybe the Sienna Redea.
Yeah, I think he can commit that. He still has a Sabbath anyway, so there goes the Sienna.
So we're gonna see Sienna Redea here. One Dean coming down.
And the leader from Xanthiax.
Oh. And getting Oniro, that is a big grab for Xanthiax. That will come back for him again round 3. So he's getting double value from there. And another Blightmaker, thinning points. Great pull.
That's a lot of value there. Okay. 24 to 11. 13 points gap.
That's a lot of points, but we do have that Sienna on board. Redea coming down.
I mean, with Redea and the Sienna, he can definitely close that gap. It's not going to be a problem. But the question is how much more he is willing to commit.
Right, let's see what Redea into.
Okay, he's dropping Redea down. There we go.
All right, just take the lamp. Solid 10 points there. That is a lot of points on that combo.
There we go. Danirai gets the lead.
Closed. And the leader charge.
Okay.
So we need a Matic there, correct?
Yes, he did. Why? He just... Oh, probably... Oh my god. Oh my god. That...
And Vivian there, just deleting the Ekimara.
That... My god. Okay, these guys are just going Pepeka here. They're just going... They're doing things that we do not understand. Oh my god. Okay, so Xanthiax is still ahead.
And we are going to see the Oniro into the bomb. A beautiful dancing star, actually.
And Xanthiax is in a bit of a pickle here.
He has to play this ball. Oh no.
Brilliant play.
Such a good job holding it. But yeah, great job with Danny forcing that ball out.
Exactly.
Whenever you play against a ball deck, you need to see that ball around 2. You do not want to go long round 3 with that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, he did an amazing job in bleeding this out. He went all in and it worked out for him.
And we have the Sabbath in hand.
Oh no. And the Uma is Xanthiax.
Ooh, let's see what this Uma pulls. That's why I love this tournament. You see cards you're not going to see often. Let's see what we get.
This is actually getting better and better. There's a puzzle box.
Puzzle box. Puzzle box unfortunately has adrenaline here, so we won't see the big lamp gens.
No, but still a 7-point.
7-point card.
Yeah. But with 3 specials.
Right.
2 bombs and a Sabbath. That Sabbath, it's gonna be very weird.
Mad, only 2 coming down.
Yes, but they also go on different rows, which is very
Right.
important. That will force, yeah, it forces Xanthiax to play same row now.
Now he has gross. So one Matic will get the value here, the other one, maybe not so much. Try again next time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing with these Matics, they can hit the row or they cannot, right?
Yep. That is the RNG for them. And he's gonna be trying. Okay.
Wow.
Puffball kills.
Alright, Uma, let's go. Ooh.
Another Vivian.
Great pulls from the Uma.
He chooses Araka's Behemoth. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
7-point Vivian.
There goes this. Oh, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, that was close.
Even if he triggers the Maddox, it's game over. The Cataclysm is not gonna it's not gonna have any effect.
So that Sabbath was not great for Danny.
That Sabbath killed Danny here.
Yeah.
Oh
Sabbath
my
not
god.
great. You know, Xanthiax's ability to control those Maddox wound up winning him the match here.
Oh my god. That was totally unexpected.
was a
In all
crazy round
honesty. That was probably the most unlucky Sabbath I ever saw anyone play.
It was a very bad Sabbath.
Okay. Let me see.
So Xanthiax up 1 now.
Let me see this now. We're gonna be starting the next match immediately. There we go.
Alright. Alright, let's go into the next one.
Okay, so Xanthiax 1, Danirai 0.
Yeah,
Now.
Xanthiax to win with Centurion Royal Guard stand.
Again, a very, very strong deck. But the real question here is, what will Danirai use this time?
So he could better deck, right? So whatever he thinks is going to be a better matchup.
Let's see.
You know, this AQ is probably the pick. Yeah, AQ is probably the pick on red here. Now let's see, how many Royal Guards can Xanthiax make?
And again, this Araka's deck does have some control options like that Parasite there and the Predatory Dive, but I'm not really sure exactly how much control he's gonna be able to impose on Xanthiax here, because Xanthiax does have the ability to spam a lot of those Centurion Knights. That's gonna be interesting to watch. And there's
so
one.
The way to beat this deck is we'll see how many guards Danny can control.
Yep, exactly.
Alright, and we are operator. Let's get those guards going, Xanthiax said.
Xanthiax didn't even think about it.
No.
He just dived right into this. Operator into Centurion. And there goes the Predatory Dive.
There's the leader charge pet dive. Just easily getting one of those knights out.
Sometimes the RNG is with you, sometimes it's against you. You could have easily been the operator, but...
It could have been. Alright, let's get the AA out into another Royal Guard. I think we'll be saying that a lot this match.
Definitely. Xanthiax just has to push. This is a greedy deck. With greedy meme decks, you always have to be very, very pushy early on in the game. It gives you the advantage, and it's very, very important in matchups like this.
He wants to get his game plan going.
So Mantrap uses it to make those drones as Thrive engines.
2 engines. He will trigger that Thrive a few times.
Mm-hmm. And the Curse Scroll comes in for Xanthiax. He's preparing his hand for... I don't think he's gonna be going with Idoran this
I
round.
don't think it will be Idoran just yet, but he is setting up the hand for Idoran.
Yep. That's the amazing thing with Curse Scroll. I remember a time when Curse Scroll was just used in very, very weird meme decks, and most people were just going Crystal Skull, they were going with Locks, they were going with Poison, something else. Now Curse Scroll is literally everywhere. It's the best way to fix a very bad hand.
Right. And especially with all the thinning we see now, we see a lot of Knickers, a lot of Roach. Put one of those bricked cards back, grab what you need.
Okay.
All right, and Maxi and Roach. Speaking of Roach, here he comes.
And the Thrive Engine's trigger.
And Night coming down between 2 boosted units, so that's going to become a big engine for Xanthiax.
Nope.
Danny said no, no, no.
Danny was very, very...
Yeah.
Very ready to answer that. That parasite,
Parasite there.
That parasite saved Danirai from a very difficult position. That's an engine that you can stop easily.
The Ronavid.
Okay.
We're going to see first telekinesis into...
Are these guys actually playing faster now?
They're playing so fast.
They're playing really, really fast. So we had trees going on, spontaneous evolution going on Roach. That was quite some value for Danirai, and it actually forces Xanthiax to pass.
If he couldn't keep up, no more Royal Guards in hand.
And this is uneven. Danirai won this on red coin. He won this uneven. Oh.
He could do it. He had the points. So Xanthiax has to really commit this round so he doesn't lose the card.
I don't think it's only just about committing just to save a card. I think it's gonna be a very, very, very big bleed here.
I think it is too. And like you said, this deck goes for 2-0, so better buckle up. Right, and Shawnee dropping right away into one of those cards. So I believe he would get one more pull from Shawnee.
Yeah, he has the cards. Okay. That 7 turn is a very long cooldown, but here it can work.
You can get it.
Okay, so Danirai sets up the Aracas Behemoth.
And that's a quick setup and a lot of points every turn.
And Idoran is already on board for Xanthiax.
Let's see how we used him.
I am suspecting he might use leader as well. No, he keeps the leader.
No, so we'll put that Idoran for now. And Danny just going full leader, Yen.
My God, look at that Vaio Yennefer. That Vaio Yennefer, amazing.
We're up a lot of points here. Let's see what Xanthiax plays next. He does have points of his own, to be fair, in hand.
Oh, definitely, but he needs time to set up the board. The Cintrian Knights all in-game value, depending on how many bodies you have on Cintrian Knights you have on board. So that's the problem with that.
We got leader there. And Danny just set up those boards, set up those points quick, and now everything's an engine for him.
And he goes reinforcements, yep. There's the value going on. 20 plus.
There's that rocket.
20 plus points in one turn. That's gonna get worse.
And now we have the Rodovid offering
okay.
Queen.
Okay. Danirai is going for the 2-0 here. He's committing everything.
Yeah.
He's committing everything.
And he can trigger that Thrive a few times. We do see a few cards in his hand.
Puko is there in his hand. Chimera, Osrol, he has the options. Let's see.
That Centurion Royal Guard is 17 now. Kubo
Oh,
dropping and
oh my God.
yeah, Xanthiax answers this one.
Going
Alright, we got a trick
trees.
into
Voyomir. Okay.
Voyomir. Voyomir's gonna be a lot of points on those Royal Guards.
Yep. So far, that plays for 12 points. If he makes more, though,
One out, maybe more.
how can he make more? He's gonna need. That teleportation can be a bit weird.
Teleportation can go on the 1-point guard.
No, it cannot.
No, it cannot.
Because it has doomed.
Doomed, right.
You know
yeah, the teleportation's a little awkward in the deck. The Kiki Queen getting Thrive again.
Oh, what?
Oh, he made the same mistake I did.
Oh my
Forgetting about
God.
the Doomed. Oh, no. So
Okay.
teleportation played for -1 point.
Okay, Danirai is definitely going for the jugular here. It's a 2-0. This is a 2-0.
Danny's board is just out of control here.
Yeah, there's absolutely no chance in hell that maybe it's gonna be a bit close. I don't know, but no, it's difficult.
Oh, the spores on the big guard.
Yeah, scratch that. Scratch that.
That hurts. And I can't believe how many points these drones have. I'm looking at a 12-point drone right now. All right, so that is a 2-0 for Danny.
Danny was a real savage here. He saw the opportunity. He just went for it.
He went for it. He ran for that opening.
Yeah.
He said, good luck. So we are 1-1 now. So we are in the final match.
Exactly. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, all matches leading up to the finals are going to be best out of 3, but the finals will be best out of 5. We're going to be having a winners bracket and winners from the losers bracket competing in the finals. So that might be not just one best out of 5 matches, it might be 2, depending on.
Might be a little longer.
Yeah, and I wish it will be, for in all honesty.
I know, these matches are great. It's really exciting seeing some decks that you don't see played very often.
Mm-hmm.
So we obviously know what this is going to be, right? So we got the Maddox versus the Royal Guard. Now this matchup's going to be interesting because Royal Guard spam has no way to answer these Maddox like the Odin Ball deck did.
Exactly. Now, Xanthiax is actually on a very awkward position here. Will the Centurion Knights be just enough points for him in order to survive the Maddox? That's the question here. How many Centurion Knights can Xanthiax make, and how many Maddox can Danirai make? Let's see. I'm very interested to see if he can make more than 6. We haven't managed to do more than 6 with this specific deck.
I think if anyone can, Danny can.
Probably.
He can likely figure it out, but my small brain can't figure it out. Oh, we have a Foglet dropped first. I guess he knows Xanthiax has no way to answer that Foglet.
He's actually setting that up. That's a good idea. Okay.
We're going to get all that Cataclysm value on Foglet.
And Megascope.
Megascope on the Foglet. Right. So we are setting up. We are expecting a lot of Cataclysm. No problems yet. No Maddox yet. Almost 2 Foglets. 1.5 Foglets on board. We do see Defender in hand. Not like Danny needs it.
I'm actually thinking how Danirai is going to be approaching this. I was expecting him to go all in with the Maddox, to be honest with you,
I would
but
as well start setting up these Maddox, but looks like he's taking a different approach to this round.
mm-hmm.
Trying to get the value with the Foglets. And we have the first Royal Guard out. One Maddox, so here they come. One Maddox, two Foglets.
Adalia was one card that was kind of missing from Xanthiax in the previous game.
That's true. He did not draw a Dahlia for that extra Royal Guard.
Yeah, so we have that extra Royal Guard now. Let's see how important it will be.
It makes a difference.
There's a second one.
They're going to start to snowball, so every Royal Guard is going to be a lot of points for Xanthiax.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll start to see these copies of this map.
There goes the combo.
We'll get another one. We click Stratagem.
There goes the combo again. And the fun fact is, you don't really need to do everything in one round. Because Sabbath exists, you can do this on a multitude of rounds. Like round 1, round 2, round 1, round 3, doesn't matter. Sabbath is there to help you achieve that. And it's very, very important, especially when your opponent doesn't really allow you to do that, or RNG doesn't allow you to do that because you don't draw all of your cards. Sabbath is there to fix the situation.
And we have
Okay.
how many Maddox now? Cataclysm dropping, and those Foglets are going to start accumulating points.
I think we have 3 Maddox.
Maddox, I think so.
I think we do.
And Sabbath's going to pull out AQ. We didn't get to see that last game, but this game we will.
Exactly that. And we do have 3 Maddox. Unfortunately, the 2 Maddox that were in the graveyard went on melee row, so there's no targets there for Danirai to trigger them. Okay, John Natalis into Amphibious Assault into what?
Gonna be a lot of points.
Probably? Yeah.
Alright, another Royal Guard. So just points on Xanthiax board. And 15-point Royal Guard. The Knight Errant is rolling. But Cataclysm coming upon those Royal Guard.
You can see the value on the Foglets. It starts just going up slowly and slowly. So Danirai took his time with the Megascope to build up into this specific point. Slow tempo at first, and now he's ready to get the benefit.
He's getting that value, and those Maddox just not behaving for Danny.
No.
They are not going where he wants them to.
And if they were all on range row, where all the value is right now for Xanthiax, it would be even worse.
It would be. We got a Squirrel in the AA. That is going to hurt for Xanthiax, actually. AA, one of the best cards in this deck. A lot of points. It's a great tutor.
A great double tutor, as it's an echo card and can be used twice, same as on the Romancy.
We will not be seeing it again this match.
No, and this is not going very well for Xanthiax, I would say.
And Danny can just keep going. He has more bombs in hand. He has that defender. He's not scared of committing that defender or that second bomb. Whereas Xanthiax, the Shawnee, you probably don't want to commit here. Peller not getting a ton of value. Necromancy. I'm not sure if we have a Royal Guard in Graveyard. Alright, Defender just dropping because why not, right?
Yeah, Sabbath is there so he can get it back.
I know. And those Foglets, 11 points each.
Danirai literally managed to make Xanthiax here just go, no, I don't want to be in this round anymore. He sacrificed. He kind of sacrificed his defender just to push him to do that.
And it worked. He got the pass.
Mm-hmm.
We see Rodea. So we can see that combo again with the Redea Sienna.
Yeah, he can use the Royal Decree to get that Cyana if he wishes to. And there goes the
Here
Sabbath.
comes Sabbath.
Oh,
So we have
oh.
Defender back. We have one Foglet back, which is going to be an Engine again, an AQ for another Matic for Danny.
Okay.
On Xanthiax side, we do have two Royal Guards, so. But how are we going to make it?
The Royal Guards are there, but I do see a Cyana into a Rodea Miliro. Combine that with the leader on the Aracas Queen, we're talking about 3 additional Maddox, so we're gonna be at 6.
A lot of ones. 6 Maddox, 2 bombs in hand. And let's not forget that that Royal Guard that Shawnee pulled does not get the boost since it's summoned and not played.
Oh my god, he doesn't choose that though, he goes for the Abaya.
The Abaya for the extra Matic.
Okay. Basically works the same. He can
So
still...
for a lot.
They're gonna be playing for a lot, indeed. But he's gonna make the Maddox first. He's gonna make the Maddox and make sure that the Maddox are there. So the positioning of the Maddox here will get him a lot of value.
Yeah, we need those to behave for him. They did not behave round 1. Let's see if they listen round 2.
Yep. There goes the Rodea.
Rodea for the Urn. On the AQ, we got another Matic out.
And he's gonna go for the leader probably. If it's not now, it's gonna be at some point. He already triggered.
Not next turn, but I see it highlighting. Yeah, there we go.
Once you see that order on the Aracas Queen triggered, you know it's gonna come.
You know what's coming.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it if you're playing against Overwhelming Hunger.
Okay, Xanthiax is in a difficult position here. He again has to find a good usage for teleportation. He does have an offering in hand, necromancy. That depends on what he has in his graveyard, and on neuromancy to get something from his deck. But he's...
Now we know we can teleport a not doomed royal card.
Yes. He goes for teleportation.
Right, and that's just what we're going to do. So turning a negative damaged royal guard into a positive 11-point boosted royal guard. We got the run of it out, but here comes the Maddox.
And boom.
Right.
Takes out one Central Knight. Oh my god.
So we have the 6 Maddox going. Unfortunately, 4 in the back row, but I don't think it makes much of a difference here. Danny looks like he is pretty far ahead. He's comfortably in the driver's seat here.
And because the last card is still a bomb, he can still trigger them for the value on the Ancient Funkler, right? He doesn't really care. Bomb will just bring everything back.
Right, and taking away Foglet, great addition in this stack.
Okay.
Leader charge going for Xanthiax. Alright, and what are we gonna pull here? We got a reinforcement for another knight. Royal Guard.
Xanthiax just needs to do this as much as possible with whatever options he has. That's his only way of getting out of this alive. Because again, Danirai is going for a 2-0 here.
And we have 7 turns of Cataclysm on the board.
Yep, you can see the value on that Foglet. It's 13 points. As easy as that. Just clicking those Maddox. Danirai takes another body out. And again the Maddox are being drawn out with the same order.
He said, I don't even need you, Maddox.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter anymore. He has all the value he needs.
And he's going for the 2-0. Let's see if Xanthiax can make it.
It's gonna be
I'm.
difficult. It's
It
two turns,
is.
6 points from the Cataclysm. With Necromancy and Offering, can he do that? I'm
I
not really
don't
sure.
think those are the cards he needed. I think he needed that AA round 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a big squirrel. Offering down on the drone, and we only have one more Royal Guard in graveyard. Oh, and we are going for the Centurion Knight.
He went for the Centurion Knife for the Death Blow?
I think
Perhaps?
so. I'm not sure if that was the best pull.
Oh, okay.
Possibly he could have made it if he went for the Royal Guard, but looks like another 2-0 for Danny.
Oh boy. He didn't have two Centurion Knights. So what he basically tried to do was to play something else to get maximum value, which came from
So it had to be that vitality first, right?
yeah, to get that extra points, and he left the Centurion Knight for sorry, the Centurion Royal Guard for
I
the
think you're picking up
Necromancy.
my bad habits.
Probably you're a bad influence.
I am bad. They should be knights.
Whatever. I'm glad I do see knights being played, but this was a
That was
very difficult. Both
It
matchups
was
were very
a
difficult for
difficult
Xanthiax,
matchup. Yeah. But
and
Danny just going for that 2-0 both matches, and Danny taking the series 2-1.
after the first game, I wasn't expecting this.
I wasn't either. First game was very close, but yeah, the last two.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was an exciting first match. It's great to see these two players. It's an honor to see them playing this tournament against each other. Danirai is the winner of this matchup. Xanthiax is not disqualified. Is not something. He just goes to the losers bracket. So there is a very good possibility we're gonna see him again in the future. Can we see a rematch in this tournament between these two guys? I don't know. I really
hope
do
so
hope we can
too.
see them again with different decks this time, because
Yeah.
I think Danirai proved that the six Mattox is kind of his style. Uh, well, thank you very much, guys, for watching this. We're gonna be seeing you very soon with more matchups. Round one is still ongoing. We are doing the winners bracket round one. There's gonna be losers bracket round one. And after that, we're gonna be doing another draft with new decks for each competitor, so they can continue in round two. Melis, thank you very much for joining me tonight, my dear.
Great time.
I'm very much looking forward to have the opportunity to stream and cast more matches together, and I'm very much looking forward to see your next match as well.
All right. See, yeah, I can't wait to see what we get next.
Well,
Hopefully it's as exciting as this one. I'm sure it will be.
hopefully, but we will. It's gonna be a long tournament, and I'm very excited. This is already started, and it's going very well so far. Okay, again, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. We'll see you very soon. Stay tuned on Discord and on Twitter for more updates regarding the tournament and the matchups. So have a great evening. Good night.